For 10 years, your boss Gary looked straight through you. Not cruelly, you were just furniture to him, the quiet one who did the work while he did the talking. He knew everyone's name in that office except, somehow, yours. He'd call you Chief, Buddy, the new guy, 4 years in. Gary made more money than you, and he made sure everyone knew it. The watch, the leased German car, the "you'll get there someday, kid." Here's what Gary never once imagined, in 10 years of looking through you, that the quiet guy at the corner desk was worth more than him. Not someday, already. And that one afternoon, entirely by accident, Gary was going to see the number and the whole office would go silent. This isn't a story about proving Gary wrong. It's a story about what you can build when nobody's watching. Because nobody's watching. Rewind. You're 24, Denver, first real job. Gary's your manager. And from day one, the pecking order is clear. Gary matters and you fetch. But that first month, you do something Gary would find hilarious if he knew. You open a boring investment account, and you make yourself one quiet promise. Every raise, every bonus, every dollar you don't strictly need, it goes in here. Not into a car, not into a watch. Here. You automate it, so you never have to feel it leave. And then you do the hardest part. You keep your life small on purpose. Same apartment, same old car. While Gary upgrades everything he owns, you upgrade nothing and quietly move the difference into the account nobody knows exists. $8,000 that first year. You tell no one, especially not Gary. Year 2, Gary leases a new car and parks it where everyone has to walk past it. You gotta enjoy the money, he tells the group. What's it all for otherwise? He glances at your old sedan and smirks, not unkindly. We'll get you there, Chief. You just smile. Your car runs fine, and the money a new one would have cost is already somewhere else, quietly working. 18,000 now. Nobody knows. That's the point. The not knowing is what keeps it growing, because nobody can talk you out of a thing they can't see. Year 4, a teen dinner, expensive place. Gary picks the restaurant and orders for the table, the bottle, the appetizers, the "don't worry about it, I've got expensive taste." When the check comes, he makes sure you see him pay it. And you've stopped feeling small at these dinners, because you've started to understand something Gary hasn't. He's spending the thing you're keeping. Same restaurant, 2 completely different exits. 41,000. Still invisible. Still climbing. Year 6. Gary's always reaching for the next thing. A boat this year, he says. Maybe a bigger house. You only live once, through the glass. Loud enough to carry. He's not wrong to enjoy his life. He's just never once asked where it's all going. You never talk about yours. You've learned that quiet money grows best. No one envies what they can't see. No one advises you out of it. No one asks you to prove it. It just compounds, in the dark, while the office watches Gary. $70,000 now. More than Gary thinks you'll make in a decade. Year 8. Gary gets a big bonus and spends it before it clears. A party, a watch, a weekend somewhere. Everyone claps. You clap too. He earned it. But that same month, with no party and no one clapping, your account crosses $100,000. You don't tell a soul. You just look at it for a second, close the laptop, and make dinner in the same small apartment you've had for 8 years. 107 Southern. Gary makes more than you every single year, and you're quietly worth more than him because he spends his and you kept yours. Here's what it actually costs. The quiet way. Nobody claps for it. For 10 years, you look like the guy who never got ahead. No new car, no watch, no corner office. Gary's wealth was loud and visible. The whole office could see it. Yours was silent and hidden. And silence looks a lot like nothing from the outside. And that's the part almost nobody can do. Not because saving is hard, but because being underestimated is hard. Living small while the Garys of the world flaunt big and letting them think they won. For years. When you have the quiet math on your side, the reward is real. It's just invisible, right up until the day it isn't. You weren't beneath Gary. You were playing a game he couldn't see, and winning it, in a silence he mistook for losing. You're 34 now, and one ordinary afternoon, it happens by accident. You've stepped away from your desk for 2 minutes, and your account is open on the screen. And Gary, who has walked past your desk 10,000 times without looking, happens to glance down. $154,000. Gary stops. He reads it twice, and you watch, from across the room, as a number he can't unsee rearranges 10 years of his assumptions in about 4 seconds. He looks up. He finds your face across the room, and for the first time in 10 years, Gary actually sees you. The quiet guy at the corner desk who was, this whole time, worth more than the boss. And here's what surprises you. You don't feel triumphant. You feel a little exposed, honestly. The quiet was yours, and now it isn't, and a little sad. Because you can see Gary doing the math on his own life in real time. The cars, the bottles, the bonuses he spent before they cleared. A man realizing, at 50-something, that loud money and real money were never the same thing. He doesn't say anything. What is there to say? He just nods, small, almost respectful, and walks back to his glass office, quieter than you've ever seen him. You never wanted him to know. The quiet was the whole point, but now that he does, you just close the laptop and get back to work. The portfolio was never really about beating Gary. Gary measured everyone by what he could see: the car, the watch, the title, and the whole time, the thing that mattered was the thing he couldn't see. Whether the money that came through your hands stayed with you or left as fast as it came. "You'll get there someday, kid," was never true. You were already there. You just never needed him to know it. Maybe there's a Gary who looks straight through you right now. Someone certain you're not the one to watch. Let them look through you. The quiet corner is the best place to build. Start this week. Small, boring, automatic, and tell no one. The loudest person in the room is almost never the richest, and the richest is almost never loud. If this one hits something in you, that's the channel. Money told straight. No hype, no scoreboard, just the math nobody says out loud. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.